What's up, adventurers? My name is Platinum Phoenix, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Engage. Last time, we took on Leaf in his Emblem Paralogue, and this time, we are finally heading towards Elusia. So, without anything else to go over, let's go ahead and go to the world map. Alright, on the world map, we just need to take the route over through the boats and up here to Gravier Port, Chapter 19. So let's go ahead and begin the chapter.
I have returned.
Hey, Zephyr. How'd the report to Lord Sombron go?
Bet he was mad we lost the rings, huh?
Very.
Knew it! So he's gonna punish us, right? Finally, yes.
In fact, no. It was a scolding, nothing more. He impressed upon me the gravity of our role.
That's all? He must really love us. Feels good to be appreciated.
Has Lady Vale woken up yet?
No. That spell you keep casting on her. This is getting reckless. We should dispense with the magic for now. Allow her to return to normal.
The spell will soon have a more stable effect. Lord Sombron gave me an enchanted helmet.
What?
For her to wear. A helmet imbued with his power that will amplify the spell I cast on her. Finally, I can erase the defect from existence. I intend to use it shortly. I would like to have some good news for my next meeting with Lord Sombron.
Speaking of news, our warships ran into the Divine Dragon's forces. No luck stopping them. Sounds like they're sailing to Elusia as we speak.
Huh. Moving faster than I expected.
Yeah. Only a matter of time before they're knocking at our door.
Ooh! Want me to buy some time? I can do it!
Of course, dear. So good of you to volunteer. But I can't have you going all alone. Mauvier, you'll accompany her, won't you?
Very well.
What? Why? I'd be fine on my own.
You are good, of course. But you'd achieve even greater success with Mauvier at your side.
Well, okay. All the more praise for me then, right?
Zephyr, I ask one thing. Wait to cast your spell on Vale again until we return.
All right, Mauvier.
Then we depart.
We'll be back before you know it.
Mauvier. He's way too attached to that other Vale.
Truly. But it doesn't matter at the moment. And won't as long as he stays in his place. The Four Hounds are my family. I will always love Mauvier. Always. As long as he obeys. Now we have a serious matter to discuss. What Lady Vale said about having a sibling.
Right. That dragonstone of hers, something about it being whole, not broken.
Yes, exactly. We need to look into that. The situation bears examination.
Here we are. Give report. I expected it to be better defended. We just sailed right in. What's wrong?
This is a port town. It's typically bustling with people. Why is it so quiet?
I see someone over there. Maybe they can tell us.
Divine One, wait, that's...
One of the corrupted!
Yes. And surely not the only one here.
You're right. They must have spread through the whole town. Which means...
I'm afraid so.
Does the Fell Dragon mean to destroy Elusia too? But that makes no sense.
All I know is we can't turn a blind eye. We've got to get rid of them.
No. We move on.
What? And abandon the people here? Princess Ivy, tell us what you want to do.
We leave this place.
But there are people in danger. We have a responsibility to help them. That's what we did at Flora, isn't it?
We got there right after the attack. There were people to save. Look around. We're too late. Far too late. There aren't any survivors.
I would have wished nothing more than to help the people here. But with every passing moment, more lives may be lost elsewhere. We cannot waste our time on the dead. We must protect the living.
This is terrible.
I don't think I could abandon a town like this, but it's not my decision.
You'd already recognized the choice Princess Ivy would make, Divine One? Impressive.
No, that was...
Thank you for your support, Divine One. Now, to the castle.
Aw, you're gonna cut and run just like that?
Who's there?
Hello, it's me, your old pal Marnie. Oh, and Mavier's here too.
We meet again.
I really wish you decided to stay and fight the corrupted. Would have been so much easier. But the divine chicken's afraid of them. What? Isn't that right?
The Divine Dragon was thinking only of what's best for everyone.
Yeah, whatever. Just shut up, will ya? You're annoying me. You guessed right. The port fell a long time ago. But I won't let you just walk away. Wait, how's this for a deal? Drop your emblem rings, and you can go.
I don't think so.
I figured. Worth a shot, though, right? Well, time to fight then. And don't worry, we brought lots and lots of the corrupted, just for you.
Tell me one thing first. Please, I need to know.
What?
Vale. Is she all right?
Lady Vale, she...
Shush, Mavier. We didn't come here to blab secrets. Afraid we can't answer that, Divine One. Our lips are sealed. Tell you what, when this is over, I'll whisper it into your dead little ears. How's that?
We'd hoped to learn whatever we could from the people of this town. But with no one left alive, we're glad to get the truth out of you, one way or another.
Mavier, take.
Zephyr permitted us to use emblem rings?
Nah, I just went ahead and borrowed a couple.
You did what? Marnie, when this is discovered...
I'll be what? Scolded? Punished? Please! We're Lord Sombron's favorites. Besides, if I capture even one more ring, imagine the praise I'll get. I'll be a hero!
Even in that case, he will not forgive you.
Ugh, skip the lecture, okay? Just put it on! If you ruin my chance to shine, I won't forgive you!
Alright, getting into this battle. We need to make sure our units are correctly selected. I want to switch out Marin for Alfred. And everyone else seems fine. And let's go ahead and switch around our spaces. We can see that Mavier is here and Marnie is here. So we need to be able to get up through this middle section quickly. So I want to grab Ivy. Put Ivy there. Hortensia. You can go there. And then I think I'm going to put Clan here because he's the least helpful of everyone. And even on top of that, I think I'm going to switch Saline over here and do that. And let's go ahead and start this fight. Oh, and our only victory condition is defeat Marnie and Mavier. So,
Divine One, the flame cannons. With those, you can burn right through that miasma.
Why'd the Divine Dragon dock here? The place is infested. Guess I've got no choice but to cut my way through these moldering bastards.
So, what Alfred said is actually correct.
Right?
If we put Clan here and fire, we can fire right here and destroy most of the miasma in the front of the area, which is very good for us. because the miasma makes this fight very difficult. But with that being said, we can actually just fly over this, which is why I put both Ivy and Hortensia in the front here, because it makes it a lot easier to just fly over and then not attack. I am going to rescue the Divine Dragon. And then that gets us right here into the actual fight much faster. And all we have to do, actually, is take out these front units, and Mavier and Marnie should be moving towards us by themselves. But, with that being said, I actually want to move Diamant over here to talk to Sapphire.
Prince Diamant.
Saphir, what are you doing here?
Your letter said you were headed to Elusia. Figured you could use another soldier. Don't worry, the castle is safe and secure. But about King Morian...
I'm sorry, Saphir. I should have protected him. He was so sure he would return.
He knew the risks. For whatever it's worth, I'm glad you're still above ground. Let's make sure that doesn't change anytime soon.
Excuse me, not Sapphire, Saphir has joined our group. And that just gives us access to another new unit. She is a backup unit, which means she will chain attack whenever possible. She also is just an axe wielder, so she's not, like, super special in any particular way. But she does have decently high defense, and she is very good at being backup and helping with dealing extra damage. The next thing I want to talk about is actually there's two houses here that are open, and I just don't recommend opening them. Mostly because I'm actually going to let those units walk into the fire, so I'm just going to wait here. But I don't recommend opening them because both of them are actually trapped. Yeah, for some reason, well, not for some reason, they spell it out very clearly at the beginning. But this entire town has been overrun by the corrupted, and there's no actual people left, meaning that all the houses here are filled of corrupted, and when you go to visit them, the corrupted just answer the door, and you have to fight the corrupted at that point. What do I want? I think I'm going to have... Yeah, let's go ahead and... I'm trying to figure out how I can make it so that the most people are protected by Yunaka, because she will be able to...
Just getting started.
She will be able to put up the fog using Corrin, which is very helpful when fighting against someone like Mavier, who has a lot of attack power behind him. And I'm actually very afraid of Mavier, mostly because he has 3 health bars and is a lance unit, making him strong against the Divine Dragon. But I think we are just going to try... You hit me 28%. How dare. But I think we're just going to try to take out these front units and allow everyone else to run towards us. That is the basic strategy I'm thinking here. I actually have to run here, and then I'm going to dance her to get her forward more.
Cheers!
And once they are all out of the miasma, it will make it several times easier to take them out. Because the miasma, like last time in the... actually, in the level we got Cedal, the miasma works the exact same way, where it will decrease your defense and resistance while increasing your opponent. So you want to try to get them out of the miasma as soon as possible. And I think we are just going to go ahead and turn here. And see what the enemy does. Of course, he's going to warp them forward. All of these enemies are hitting so low percentages that it's super irritating. 34%? Thank you for missing. Finally. I really should have Ivy be using fire because she has anima force or anima focus, I believe is what it's called. And what it does is if using a fire spell, she lowers the opponent's defenses. And realistically, I can move all the way up here and switch over to my fire spell and just wait here. Marnie is still all the way back there, so I'm just creeping up a little bit at a time. Go ahead and Dragon Vein here again. And basically all the main units that I want to actually fight, I'll keep some of them slightly back, but most of them I'll just move forward. And yeah, we'll just do this and wait here, I think. Talking about the bosses, I actually want to talk about Mavier and Marnie because they are slightly stronger than the last time we fought them, but not like super strong, not like a ton stronger because it's been 2 chapters since we fought them, and they have the exact same emblem that they had last time, which means Marnie still has holdout, which means you have to attack her at least 4 times. And Mavier still has Micaiah, which means he can heal if you're just chipping your opponents over and over and over again. I'm tempted to just set up the fog again and let more of the units run towards me. I think I creep forward 1 more space. This fight is very much a fight of patience. Basically, you just want to creep forward a little bit at a time and let the opponents come fight you instead of the other way around. And I think once I creep these ones forward that we are just going to end the turn again. So let's see what Marnie and Mavier do. Finally out of the fog.
Let us waste no time. I must return to Lady Vale.
Not fog, I meant miasma. He's finally out of the miasma, which means he can be fought. And not able to take that one out quite yet. And this is the biggest problem with the corrupted in this chapter, is that since it's a big open plain with basically 3 rows, if you send everyone down the middle row, they will eventually try to pincer you and go around and fight you from behind. That's why I left a few units in the back. I recommend doing that as much as you physically can. Is Marnie gonna move forward, or is she just gonna like hang out? Yeah, she's just hanging out. And we don't have the fog anymore, which means we need to stop Mavier right here. I think Armor Slayer will be who to use against him. We are just going to punch him, I guess. Try to take out as many of his life bars as possible with this. I might actually use...
Forgive me, Emblem. I know this imposes a burden upon you.
And he's forcing Micaiah to rampage, so we need to take him out sooner rather than later. So we are actually just going to dance.
Thanks.
And thankfully, because Cito has Sigurd equipped, he's able to run backwards after doing this. Or not as far backwards as I would hope. But we are just going to, once again... Oh, we actually can't take him out this time. Oh well, we'll still break him.
This win is ours.
Never mind.
That's how it's done.
The 42% crit is really working in my favor. And last but not least, I think we're just going to go for the 43% crit again. If we can get the crit, then also all of our backup attacks. We did not get the crit. But who could take him out? Anyone have enough power to do it? Hortensia, I actually don't want you to do it. Because I want you... Yeah, we'll do this. Ivy, go ahead and take Mavir out because he's the bigger of the two threats.
I failed. But at least now...
Okay, the healer is gone. And we get a Brave Lance that I'm not going to use. And Marnie should at least come up to here, which will make her easier to fight. And now I want to fight against as many of these
Here to help.
side units as possible.
You came to my aid.
So I think what we are going to do is actually go here, engage,
Emblem, engage!
and Goddess Dance.
Allow me to demonstrate.
And actually, I think this is going to work out better than I was expecting. Because I'm thinking that it's going to force Marnie into a spot where she's not in the miasma. Because I'm going to put... Not a ton of damage, huh? Yeah, do this. Try to get that 29% crit. And I'm trying to force Marnie into a spot where she's either standing here or standing here. So in order to do that, I'm actually just going to walk up here and take out the one in front. Miss the 29%, please. And I think I'm just going to use the rest of my units to take out these side units as much as possible. Because when Marnie gets up here, we are basically going to have to send everyone at her. Because, like I said earlier, she has Emblem Roy, and Holdout is going to make things complicated. Actually, we're just going to... There's 3 of them there. That's unfortunate. We are going to walk over here, and I think we're going to engage Ike.
Stand down or perish!
Because I want to make it so as many of these units as possible fall here. We'll just do as much damage as we can.
Here to help.
Come on.
And actually on top of this, I think I'm going to put actually, can I shoot them with fire? How far does it shoot? Yep, certainly can. Just gonna shoot them with fire because that's all Clan's gonna do in this battle. And to make it easier on myself, I think I'm just gonna put Tamara over here to clean up any of the units that come this way.
So cool.
Nice chain attack. Yeah, let's try to take out this one as well. And then I think we're just gonna end turn and allow Marnie to run up. So, let's see what she does. Please do not take out my units.
I've got a lot riding on this, so do me a favor and die quick. Can I
Okay, I'm going to assume this doesn't take out my units. I'm going to hope this doesn't take out my unit. Oh, she... Why did she talk to Hortensia when she attacked... Okay. She attacked Phoenix, but talked to Hortensia. Sure. Everyone else should be perfectly fine. I'm not worried about any of these units. Something else to keep in mind is that at the top and the bottom routes, there are corrupted worms. So you want to be careful if you are going to go up and fight, or go down those roads and try to fight them. But we should be able to take out... we should be able to take out Marnie right here without much of any problem at all. Hortensia, we are going to move you back a little bit. And Elfire, which would get Marnie down enough to where she can be taken out without holdout stopping us. Thankfully, she doesn't have like holdout plus, which allows her to live any attack as long as she's at 2 health.
Stay strong.
We don't really need the Armor Slayer, but I'm going to anyway. Oh, and she doesn't have unique dialogue with the Divine Dragon. I really thought she did.
I had to stop you.
And to actually lower her defense more...
I'll show you we mean business. Emblem Roy!
You already have me at 1 HP. What do you mean, business? Go ahead and throw the sun at her. Get it over with. This also, if it didn't put her down to 1 health, would lower her defense by, I believe, 3, which makes her a lot easier to deal with. But even with that being said, we are just going to punch her and take her out. This should be more than enough. Nice crit for the 1 damage.
Oh no, this is bad, bad.
And I didn't mention it, but if you don't actually blow up like this beginning area, this can become one of the hardest fights in the game, simply because Marnie is a tank unit and Mavier is a tank unit in Miasma that allows them more defense and resistance, making them even harder to take out. Not to mention the traps and everything and the corrupted worms. So if you don't have a strategy going into this fight, it can very easily get out of hand. But by defeating Marnie, we get a goddess icon, which I believe raises luck by 2. Yeah, luck by 2 permanently. We are just going to send that to the convoy. And that is the stage cleared. And Ivy and Camilla, obviously, are the MVPs. Camilla, not so much this chapter, but Ivy did take out a good portion of the units.
Rings? They took the rings?
Marnie, we must retreat, now.
I can't go back. I'm just gonna get an earful from Lord Sombron. Or worse, Zephyr.
And after all your nonsense about being exempt from scolding. Now, let's hurry to Lady Vale.
Wait, tell me, is Vale all right?
Lord Sombron has given Zephyr a new kind of magic to use on Lady Vale. If she does, the true Lady Vale will never awaken again. The others think this is a happy outcome, but I have always worried for her safety.
You really do want to protect her, don't you?
I have said too much. Marnie, I am returning now, with or without you.
You can't just leave me. Hey, wait up!
Is it a good idea to just let them go?
We took back the rings. Besides, I have a feeling that Vale is going to need him right at her side. Emblem Micaiah. Emblem Roy. Glad to finally have you back with us.
I never lost faith that we would return to you. Thank you. On the Shadowy Moor and at Flora Port, It pained me to fight against you.
I'm sorry for putting you through that. I promise to never let that happen again. I can't believe there are so many of the corrupted in Elusia.
The fell dragon is behind the rise of the corrupted in this kingdom. Sovereign blood is no longer enough for him. He's abducting the people of Elusia. When Sombron drains them, they turn into the corrupted. That's why they're everywhere.
You mean the corrupted we killed were...
Solm, Brodia, Firine. They'll all suffer if the corrupted leave my kingdom. We must act now. If any of my people still remain, I must do all I can to save them.
Those two came all the way here to stop us from reaching Elusia Castle. The Four Hounds must be desperate to keep us at bay. Let's find out why.
Alright, and with that, we have taken back Greer Port. So, I think we are going to end the episode here. I hope that everyone enjoyed watching. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Next time, we head back to the cathedral where all of our rings were taken. But until then, happy adventuring.